Lamb of fucking monkeys, yeah. 7 money pain, yeah. 7 minute pain with there. That's fine. Winning time, come on, grab your friends. Go over distant lands. When the god and 7 the human and the fun never ends. It's winning time. So yeah, my hair looks a little different. I don't know how it is I'm gonna do this video. I'm just gonna talk and I'll just let the power of editing tell the rest of the fucking story. My bad for having the fan on. It's just hot as fuck. It's really fucking hot as fuck. And that goes into the story just a teensy bit. If you haven't noticed, this is a very late update. I normally try to get these out in the beginning of each month, so this is a rather late one. It's gonna take me forever to post it too, because I just got so much shit I gotta post on the main channel, but that's not here nor there. So obviously my hair looks a lot different, right? My hair looks a lot different. I'm gonna give you a quick action tour, and then I'm gonna tell you what the fuck happened to me over this month, because it's been the wildest fucking month of my life and involving my hair, but that's not here nor there. I've got this part right here. You can't see it. It's in there somewhere. The rubber band is in there somewhere, but I got like a shit ton of these like cute little like sparkly ponytail things from like Claire's and shit. I got like purple, like basically every like flamboyant ass color you can think of, like pink, or like teal, or like sparkly magenta, or lavender. I got every fucking fruity ass color you can think of. Right now I have the like pinkish red ones in or whatever, but these shits are like up so that it's not smacking me in the side of the face, because right now these side ones are like down to here and I can't fucking see shit. But that's not here or there. I'll show you them without the side ponytails in next month, just because it's going to be a real quick turnaround from this month's update over to September's update. So I want to leave like a little bit of suspense or whatever, but have these two up in side ponytails. You can't really see. The main event here is obviously, yeah, that, right? And there's one here. You see me touching my shit? There's one here. No, this is the back one. Okay, so yeah, there's one here. Look, there's one here. There's one up front here, and there's this one right here, right? Right? And then there's like the new growth shit here. The main thing is, you see I can get to my fucking scalp. Jesus Christ. And I'll show you the back a little bit. You know, back. I don't know if you can see it because I can't see what I'm doing, but see how this is all like clear? Like I can touch my fucking scalp right now? Like, Jesus Christ on a stick. I can't see what else is going on back there, but now to tell you how the fuck I got here. So I'm gonna overlay just like random videos, and it's different updates I've been filming over the course of this month that just never got posted because I just foresaw some type of change. I had a lock that was probably this one right here. I think it's this lock right here. I think it's this one right here. It was like connected over to the new growth up here, and it was going like this over my eye. And it was cool the first couple days, but then I had to leave the house and actually drive somewhere, and I couldn't fucking see. Like it was like I had a fucking eye patch on. And shout out to people with eye patches, but it's just like, I can't fucking function like that because that's not what I'm used to. I'm sure I could get you, let me stop. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm not trying to be like on some ableist shit. Like I couldn't fucking see, and I'm not used to that. So I had to have a real moment where it was like, okay, I have to make a decision. I know I don't want to separate, I don't want to do anything, but I have to fucking function. So I just said, boop, pop that shit off. Shit was dangling over there a little bit. So I was like, okay, cool. I did that, and it was kind of weird. And then I made another video like explaining what it is that I did, and I was gonna just combine the two videos together, but then some more shit started to happen. I don't know where you are, but I feel like everywhere in the world is on fucking fire. Whatever Jesus is cooking outside, nigga, it's done! Like, it's done. Take that shit out the oven. Please, we are burning out here, but that's not the end of there. Like, seriously, someone tell Jesus that the roast is done. We're done. We're ready to be cooked. Like, we done. Put the fucking fork in this shit. We're done cooking. Please, Jesus, we're gonna fucking burn. But because it's so fucking hot, and I play a lot of basketball, so like
not that basketball is like a special ass sport, but I mean, I play sports or whatever. So it's like when I'm out there and I'm like sweating and shit, and I'm on my Westbrook out there too. Like I'm just running around, jumping, screaming at people. So it's like I was really fucking pouring. And then on top of that, you leave the court and it's hot as fuck outside. You feel me? So it's like I was sweating really, really, really fucking hard, and I started having the same issues I did last year. And if you remember last year, that's when I told you that my hair started to fucking smell, and I told you it smelled like the swamp or whatever. My hair started to really fucking smell, and I was like, what the hell is going on? And I, no joke, washed my hair 4 days back to back, and the shit still smelled. And I'm like, do I need to do another AVC rinse or something like that? Like, what the fuck is going on? And my hair was really itchy at the same time, and I try not to touch my shit. And I was just like, okay, maybe this is just a part of the freeform process. It is what it is. On day 4 of my shit just smelling like shit and being itchy as hell, I said something's not right here. Something's not fucking right. I just have to take the L. I'm gonna lose my freeform card, but it is what it is, because I'm not in this shit for the views. I just don't want to cut my fucking hair. So I was just like, okay, what can I do to fucking save this shit? So I said I'm gonna get in the shower when my hair is like the most like pluckable. I don't know if that's a fucking word. And I'm just gonna rip my shit in half. I know y'all remember what my hair looked like. It was just one long ass lock, right? And I'm like, I'm just gonna pull this shit apart like this, and I'll have one like that and one like that, and I will just make do with 2 big ass locks. I tried that shit, and I made like a little bit of a hole around this general area here, but like, that's it. Like, I couldn't pull it on my own. And I mean, I'm not the strongest of guys, but I mean, it's like, it was like a fucking it was literally like a carpet. Have any of y'all ever like fucked around with a carpet? It was literally like a carpet. Like I couldn't, like as hard as I was yanking my shit, I couldn't pull my shits apart. So I was like, okay, maybe this is just like a sign that my hair is gonna do what it wants to do. And again, I'm just drinking the freeform Kool-Aid, just trying to convince myself that everything's okay. I'm like, well, my hair just wants to do what it wants to do, and who am I to try to intervene and tell my hair not to do blah, blah, blah. So later on in the day, again, my hair still smells like shit. And I'm like, I wonder why my hair still fucking smells. Because again, this is day 4 that I have washed it. So I kind of like touched the very top of my hair, like right here, and it was mushy. And I was like, why the fuck is my hair mushy? Now again, I haven't touched my hair in 4 years. I've washed it, but I haven't touched my hair just on some yo was good type shit in 2 years. So I don't even know what my hair feels like. Y'all think I'm fucking around when I've been saying I haven't touched my hair in 2 years. I don't touch my hair. I don't know what it feels like. I don't know what it does. It's fucking news to me. This shit was mushy. And I'm thinking, damn, this nigga's still wet. What's going on here? So I took a fucking towel. Ignore the fact that these are my whole ass drawers. I took a fucking towel and I went like that or whatever to try and pat the motherfucker, because I had a little bit of a hole there because I had ripped it a little bit. So I put the towel in the fucking hole in my head. I pulled that motherfucker out. There was brown goop on the shit. I'm not fucking with y'all. It was brown goop on the shit. I'm like, nigga, what? What the fuck is this? Now again, I had to rip my hair a little bit up top to even get to my scalp, to even feel the motherfucker. So I've never been there in 2 years. Brown gunk. I did that over and over with the towel. Find a new spot. Boom, shit. New spot. Boom, shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? After a little while, I realized, okay, so it's not my scalp. And I said, then what is it then? Started feeling around over here. Nothing. Nothing. Then I touched the top. Where this shit was, where this nigga was, that shit said, I'm like, no. Y'all. I took the towel shit and I went like that, right? I just like went in my shit and pressed like that. Put my fucking hand out. Nigga, it's like somebody shit on my fucking hand. It's like somebody wiped their fucking ass and was like, hey yo, type shit. Type shit. I'm not fucking lying to you. I'm not fucking lying to you. So I'm freaking the fuck out. Like, what the hell is going on with my hair? And I'm thinking to myself, okay, this is emergency mode. Fuck that freeform shit. I've got to find a way to save my hair. Because it's like the alternative is shave the shit and start over. Or go in and deep rinse that motherfucker. So I got a pair of scissors. Whew. Got a pair of scissors. Went right down the center. Split that motherfucker like this. So I had just like, it was like a booty cheek. You know what I mean? It was like a booty cheek. It's like you bit at an apple. And I was like, well, I have to have like locks. I can't just have like one part of a large lock and another part of a large lock. I gotta have locks because how else am I gonna clean this shit? You know what I mean? Because it was in the top layer. It wasn't in the new growth. This is fine. It was in that top layer. So I got a pair of scissors and I said, okay, fuck it. I'll do 4, which again is just shit I never even, this was like some on the go type shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know when the new Pokemon game comes out and you're sitting there planning like, damn, I'm gonna get me a Raichu, I'm gonna get me a couple Eevees or some shit like that. You know, like you plan this shit out. I didn't have a moment to plan for this shit. This was on the spot as fuck. It's like 11:30 at night type shit. I just said, fuck it. Okay, how about 4, right? So I decided this one. I decided this one. I decided this one back here, and I decided, where's the other one? This one up top right here. I said, fuck it, I'll just have 4. I'll just have 4 big ass locks up top. And I just went in and I cut it in a way to where it wouldn't fall the fuck off, but it would like come off of the new, you can see, because it's all this like afro new growth in there, right? And it was stuck like that. So I had to like go under and clip that part. Not like the, you know what I mean? Like not like that. I had to clip under it without stabbing myself in the goddamn head. Fucking surgery type shit. So boom, I did that. Boom, I did that. Boom, I did that. But I couldn't fucking stop there, y'all. I had to do the back. I had to do the back too. So again, I'm fucking around with scissors. Kids, don't try this shit at home. I'm fucking around with scissors, trying not to cut my shit. You feel me? Trying not to cut my shit. I'm fucking around. I did this like whole part thing back here. I went like as far back as I possibly could with them niggas. I just went all the way back. I tapped my partner on the shoulder. I'm like, yo, wake up. You gotta help me with this shit. You gotta help. And you know my partner white too, so they looking at me like, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. And I'm like, yo, I just need you to make sure that I'm not cutting my shit. Like my actual like neck. Just make sure I'm not cutting myself or something like that. Make sure I don't like have the scissors in a way where like if I hit like the achoo, like I got a fucking pair of scissors through my shit. You know what I mean? So like, it was some wild shit. I literally separated my hair to get to my scalp. I cleaned off the scalp because all this was white. All this was like white and brown. So I got all that shit out, and then it was just up to these shits right here. So this one, this one, this one, this one, fuck. This one, I don't know if y'all can see this shit. This one, this one, this one. All that shit. My partner got some fucking shampoo, and I don't even know what shampoo it was. It was their white people shampoo. And we just went from lock to lock. Every part where there was like, basically where there was blonde from when I dyed the top of my afro 2 years ago, we just grabbed that shit, twitched that motherfucker, and I had my eyes closed or whatever because I couldn't see shit and I didn't want any soap in my eyes, so I had my eyes closed. According to my partner, it was like there was pee coming out my fucking hair. We talking brown, yellow, just water just coming out, and we're squeezing that nigga. We squeezing these niggas as hard as we can. Like, and it's like if a lock fell out, fuck it type shit. Cause it's like it's either that or cut it all off. And I'm not doing that shit. I just wasn't doing that shit. So we squeezing these motherfuckers, getting it out. We went through 2 full bottles of shampoo to get all the fucking sweat out. And there was nothing green or anything like that, so there was no mold. It was just 2 years worth. Maybe not 2 years worth, because I stopped being able to get to my scalp around the beginning of quarantine last year. So we'll say a year and a half. Fuck it, 2 years. It sounds a lot sexier. 2 years worth of sweat in my fucking hair. We squeeze it all out. It's good. My hair doesn't smell like anything. My head feels a whole lot better. I can actually touch my shit. Haven't played any sports yet, but I'm supposed to play tomorrow. It's gonna be traumatizing as fuck when I start to sweat, but that's how I got here. And after I did all this shit, like I was just like fuck it, I'm gonna do ponytails. Like I've already left. I've completely left freeform at this point, so who fucking cares about the ponytails or whatever? So I keep my shit up like this during the day, just so I can see what I'm doing. Like I can go like that. It's not poking me in the fucking eye. But yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened. You can say that I'm no longer freeforming. You can call it semi-freeform if you want. I say this shit's still freeform because I didn't do this shit for the look. I did this shit to save my hair. I was going to have to be bald. Like, it's like, I've noticed a lot of people when they get over to a point where there's some type of conflict, whereas maybe, because everyone's hair is different, like this is 4C, it might as well be 4Z for how fucking tight my curl pattern is. So it's like, ain't shit getting out of there. Oh, we found a fucking bug in there too. There was a nigga living right here. Crazy. There was a fucking bug living in there. He died, but holy shit. So, again, maybe some people would encounter that and say, fuck it, I just gotta cut my hair off. But for me, not like on some braggadocious shit, but it's like, I'm really about what I'm doing here. Like, this is a part of, my hair is a part of me. And I had to save that shit. I had to save that shit. Cutting my locks off was not an option. And though we were in the shower just saving my shit for, no joke, 2.5 hours, it was fucking worth it. It was fucking worth it because I still have my hair. I say it's worth it. And debatably, my shit looks even cooler than it did before. But yeah, cutting my hair is not an option. Faced with a legitimate obstacle, I learned very quickly cutting my hair is not an option. Now, again, maybe you'll take my freeform card from me, but I don't give a shit. I just, I will say this though. Not that any of my videos is me telling you how to do your shit, because it's not. This is strictly for your entertainment. But if I ever do this again, I will separate from the start. Because being able to get to my scalp and make sure the shit gets out of my hair and properly wash my hair, I could have avoided all this. But it is what it is. So yeah, that's what the fuck I've been doing for the last month. How was your month?